The public protector never called me or Mr. Singh, the CFO, to come and give our version of events. She asked for files. We gave her 120 files in 13 boxes that had to do with prepayment and even prepayment from other transactions. 120 files were given to the public protector. She subpoenaed us, and we had a date with her to come and explain what was happening. I would have told her the story if I had been given the opportunity. She didn't. She canceled the meeting. She canceled the meeting. We never appeared in front of the public protector. She sent us a list of questions. First question was, what is your job description at Eskom? We answered that. I think it was a 2-page answer. One of the questions was, so what was your role in signing or in giving contracts to Tegeta at the other mines, Brakfontein and the others? I said none, because they happened before I was employed at Eskom. Then she asked for the details of the prepayment. We gave them to her the day before she released the report. And it was quite a substantive amount of information the day before she released the report. And then well, not the day before she released it, the day before she finalized it, the day before she left office. And but she never called us, and therein lies my gripe. I was never given an opportunity to explain myself by the public protector. I thought the Constitution also talked about the right to be heard. In fact, it's very painful to me because 3 months ago, there's a guy in Cape Town called Mr. Kumalo, Sean Kumalo, who lives with his mother. He tampered with his prepaid meter twice, and both occasions he admitted the guilt and paid the fine that was imposed by Eskom, Western Cape Operating Unit. He paid the fine. He said, yes, it's true. I have tampered with the meter twice. Third time, technician came to his house. We found the meter had been tampered with. The technician knows this customer very well. He disconnected him immediately, and Eskom imposed a fine of 12,000 rand. And he was disconnected. Mr. Kumalo went to the public protector. The public protector correctly said that Eskom is guilty of maladministration because on the third time, we did not give Mr. Kumalo a chance to give his version of what had happened to the meter. And I think the public protector was right. I immediately said to the Western Cape Operating Unit, don't fight about this, reconnect him. And he was promptly reconnected. Reconnect him. We did not give him a chance to be heard. Reconnect him. And we reconnected him. On the day that the public protector made at the press briefing, talked about this case, this finding against Eskom, she said, Eskom is wrong and are guilty of maladministration because, for example, when a person is known to be a goat thief, a guy who steals goats, one day when he's seen walking next to a herd of goats, it does not mean that he has been stealing them. He needs to be heard. And I like that example. That is what our Constitution is about. A guy is not a goat thief until you've proven that he's stolen the goats. Not that he once stole goats. But what surprised me is that the public protector says, my cell phone reflects that I was in Saxon World 14 times, in the area of Saxon World, close to the proverbial head of goats. I was there in Saxon World 14 my cell phone record says I was in the area. My cell phone record says I was in the area. This morning, I walked into the office and I said to Chose, public protector says I was in the Saxon World 14 times, according to my cell phone records. And Chose says that's nothing. She should have checked mine, he says. He says that, Chose says, he goes there every Friday after work, and on Saturday he also goes sometimes. I said, why? He says there's a shebeen there. There's a, what's it called? Just no, there's a shebeen there. I think it's 2 streets away from the Gupta house. Now, I will not admit or deny that I was going to the shebeen, but because I haven't, my young wife is not aware that there's a shebeen there. But there's a shebeen there. And it made me think of another story actually that is actually more frightening. You know, I live in Pretoria, in Irene. Every day I come to work on the N1. And in the evening, I drive home on the N1. And I pass the Olifantsfontein off-ramp. And if you take the Olifantsfontein off-ramp and turn right, you're going to Teasers, which is just next to the highway. My cell phone records will reflect that I was near Teasers, or I am every day of the week, twice a day, in the morning and the evening. My cell phone records reflect that I'm close to Teasers. Uncomfortably close to Teasers. I'm not sure that that is the spirit of our Constitution. I'm not sure that that is the spirit of our Constitution. When I said in Parliament, I'm captured by the Constitution, I was talking about incidents like that of Mr. Kumar, where I acknowledge that he should have been heard. But I would like to say that I should also have been heard. I'm happy about Mr. Pravin Gordon's case because it was an opportunity to hear what's happening. And there was nothing to be heard, and it was dismissed. In our case, the public protector has painted me with a corrupt brush. There will be a commission of inquiry established 6 months from now. We will get the results maybe 18 or 24 months from now. During that period, my children will be taunted at school. Your father is corrupt, your father is corrupt. When there is no basis. When I think there is no basis. When I do not think that the basis of what she says about ESCOM and myself is correct. Having said that, I've had time to apply my mind to this matter. I think it's all because we refused to give Glencore 570 rand for coal. It goes back to the rest. And even at that point when they said it's 570 rand, it was immediately a catch-22 situation. It was a catch-22. If what I know now, I think if we'd given them the 530, there would have been a public protector inquiry, and we would not have been able to justify our actions. And we didn't. They still ended there. It's a catch-22 situation. I would like to take responsibility for that decision. It was not a decision made by ESCOM employees. It was a decision that was made with my EXCO, but I'm the leader of EXCO. I'm the chief executive of ESCOM. I take responsibility for that, even though it threw us into an unfortunate set of circumstances. I do not agree that the board should resign over this matter. I will take responsibility as the CEO. And I will go to the Commission of Inquiry. We will even ask for a judicial review of the Public Protector report. I do not think that my minister should resign over that decision of 530 rand. I also don't think the president should resign because we decided not to give Glencore 530 rand when we had a contract for 150. The president did not even know anything about it as far as I'm concerned. And he calls for his resignation, I think, out of line. I will resign before he does. So, I saw this morning in the media that the board must stand down. I will weigh my options and I will consider, because if this situation was to arise again, because last night I said the whole night agonizing, what could we have done differently? And I found nothing. But what pains me the most is I never had the opportunity to explain what I'm saying now to Advocate Thuli Madonsela. Thank you.